Nature and nature's laws lay hid in the night. God said, "Let Newton be," and all was light.
Sir Isaac Newton was born in the 17th century and also in the 21st. Yes, that's the story we are going to tell. It's a journey of a dance group trying to understand and portray Newton and his scientific inventions through their dance form, Kathak.
As a dancer, when the beauty of any theme occupies my mind, I generally visualize it through the medium of dance because it is close to my heart. Although only for a couple of years, I have also been a school teacher at one point of time in my life. And the teacher within me seeks the holistic experience in the process of learning. Because we can't really classify our daily experiences under the titles of the subjects that we study at school. All come mixed up in our daily experiences. Languages, arts, science, maths, civics, and then they become more enjoyable and we understand all these topics better. Why did segregate science and art for the students? This was the driving urge that led me to take up Newton and his scientific discoveries as the theme of a dance presentation.
It was a path breaking idea which started with a phone call.
Hello?
Tell me and I'll forget. Show me and I'll remember. But involve me and I will understand. So, why not involve the students while explaining the concepts of science? So, this is how this idea came to my mind. The next task was to collaborate with someone from the field of dance. Fortunately, my close friend Manasi is a Kathak exponent. She has been practicing Kathak for so many years. So I talked to her about this idea, and fortunately, she also liked the idea. So that is how this concept or this idea of performing of physics through Kathak came about. Now, when you are going to do that, it's going to be a win-win situation. So, physics is also going to gain certain things, and Kathak is also going to gain certain things. So, what are the things? Well, physics gets a beautiful medium through which the concepts are going to be explained, and students who are watching it and students who are performing it as well will start learning it. It would be not just a hands-on experience but also hands and feet experience because you're dancing basically.
Thus, the journey started. Just like Newton, the dancers were excited to explore and experiment with physics and arts.
My girls were equally excited when we set about this mission. We started exploring Newton and his scientific discoveries. In the first few sessions, we just studied. We read a lot, we exchanged ideas, shared knowledge, and whatnot. It was a two-way process. Actually, it was long back that I had myself studied Newton. So I asked the girls to read out to me from their textbooks different laws of motion, Newton's laws, and about his discoveries. And then I guided them as to how to portray it through our medium, dance. Whenever it comes to presenting anything through dance, the visual aspects become more prominent. This principle guided me while choreographing, but it set certain challenges as well. And one day, I asked the girls not to bring ghungroos to dance class. They were surprised But they were even more surprised when I asked them to bring a ball, a bat, badminton rackets, and whatnot. When they came to class, we played all these, and the intention behind it was to understand the laws of motion.
Every year, all the students in our dance class get an opportunity to perform on stage during our annual day. These preparations usually start 2 months before it. And every year we perform something very different. And this year, Tai suggested that let us perform a ballet on Newton and his inventions. We were surprised that how are we exactly going to perform it, because this is not generally a topic which we perform through Kathak. And that's why all these questions were coming in our mind. But slowly, when we started researching, we started actually doing his laws, we were performing it, and then together, when all of us, we were deciding ki how can we show this through dance, because all these things like playing cricket or the sundial, this generally we don't show through classical dance. But all these modern things, when we have to show it through classical dance, requires a lot of thought ki will this be right, will this not be right, and that's why. But then at the end, everything was fine and it was actually good. And the whole process from learning to choreographing it and performing it was something which I will never forget.
My aim was to pay tribute to Newton's scientific discoveries and his contribution to the world of science. But yet, we took up certain biographical details as well, and then I wove around them certain situations so as to make it more interesting and lead the audience into the topic.
अशाच बुद्धिवादी मर्मज्ञ मानवी मनाचं प्रतीक म्हणजे सर आयझॅक न्यूटन. 1642 साली इंग्लंडमधल्या वुलस्थॉप गावात जन्मलेल्या न्यूटनचं बालपण तसं दारिद्र्यात आणि हलाखीचं गेलं. पण त्याची चिकाटी, जिज्ञासा आणि बुद्धिमत्तेची चुणूक ही बालवयातच दिसून यायला लागली होती. सरसर उंच कसे जातात हा नेहमीच पोरांच्या कौतुकाचा विषय. पण त्यामागे दडलेलं साधंसं विज्ञान न्यूटनना मात्र पूर्त उमगलेलं असे.
There were challenges at several points of time as to what the costumes should be, how the hairstyle should be, whether to wear gurus or not, and of course, what kind of music should accompany us. The theme was scientific. It was set in the Western background, and we were portraying it through Indian classical dance style Kathak. Hence, we tried to strike a balance between these two in case of music and costumes. From that point onwards, the girls started perceiving science everywhere, every moment. That was what I wanted.
Imagine that you hear someone say, if while turning you bring your arms closer together, your speed will increase. Now, can you guess which class it could be? Could it be a physics class or could it be a dance class? You can't answer that because it could be either of them. Same concept is taught in a physics class as a principle, namely conservation of angular momentum. And the same concept is taught in a dance class as an application of physics principle without naming the physics principle. That is why I feel that all the performing artists are actually indirect practitioners of physics. They perform physics without saying so.
Since my school days, I was the one who did not like maths and science. Studying about scientists, their laws and inventions was always very boring. So, due to this lack of interest, I used to study the laws only for the sake of exams and then I would forget them later on. During this process, we read about Newton's biography, his laws and definitions, and while Tai was choreographing the scenes, I thought that science is actually very interesting if taught in a different way.
भौतिकशास्त्राच्या क्षेत्रात न्यूटन विशेषत्वाने ओळखला जातो तो गतिविषयक नियमांसाठी. न्यूटन्स लॉज ऑफ मोशन. न्यूटनचा पहिला लॉ हा जडत्व म्हणजे इनर्शियाबद्दलचा. अ बॉडी ॲट रेस्ट विल रिमेन ॲट रेस्ट and a body in motion will continue in motion in uniform speed unless external force is applied. स्थिर किंवा गतिमान वस्तू ही आपली गती किंवा आपली स्थिरता सहजासहजी सोडत नाही बरं. त्यासाठी बाहेरून जोर लावावा लागतो. मग तो चेंडू असो, थांबलेला किंवा हलणारा झुला असो किंवा आणखी काही. बसलेले प्रवासी स्थिर असतात पण बस चालू होते तेव्हा ते थोडेसे मागे ढकलले जातात कारण इनर्शिया. आणि मग बसच्या वेगाशी ते जुळवून घेऊ शकतात. एखादा प्रवासी बस थांबण्याची वाटही न बघता लगबगीने उतरून जातो तो आपसूक पुढे पळत जातो. अर्थातच इनर्शिया. न्यूटनचा दुसरा नियम काय सांगतो? The rate of change of momentum of a body is directly proportional to the force applied and takes place in the direction of the force applied. एखाद्या वस्तूचा प्रवेग ॲक्सिलरेशन हे त्यावर लावलेल्या जोरावर अवलंबून असतं. वेगवेगळ्या मैदानी खेळांमध्ये खेळाडू उभीने जोर लावतात, फटके लगावतात. मग ते शटल असो, चेंडू असो किंवा आणखी काही. तिसरा नियम सांगतो, फॉर एव्हरी ॲक्शन देर इज अन इक्वल अँड ऑपोजिट रिॲक्शन. प्रत्येक क्रियेला समान प्रतिक्रिया असते आणि तिची दिशा विरुद्ध असते. आणि नाव तसतशी पुढच्या दिशेने सरकते. वैज्ञानिकांनी यशस्वी करून दाखवलेलं अग्निबाणाचं प्रक्षेपण हा ही ॲक्शन रिॲक्शनचा महत्त्वाचा दाखला.
I'm not much of a science enthusiast, hence when Tai told me that I was supposed to play Newton on stage, I was a bit nervous. Newton, being a celebrated scientist, it was necessary to do justice to his journey. To showcase and convey Newton and his emotions throughout this journey to the audience was an enlightening process on our side as well.
एखादी शास्त्रीय कल्पना मनामध्ये मूळ धरत असते, अखंड मनात घोळत असते, पण पुरती कवेत काही येत नसते. आणि मग अनपेक्षितपणे तो लखलखीत क्षण उगवतो. नित्य नेमानी घडत आलेली निसर्गातली एखादी साधीशी घटना पण महत्वाचा शास्त्रीय सिद्धांत उलगडण्यासाठी कारणीभूत ठरते. झाडावरून पडणारा सफरचंद आणि गुरुत्वाकर्षणाचा साक्षात्कार हा योग असाच काहीसा. गुरुत्वाकर्षण आणि कलनशास्त्र म्हणजे ग्रॅव्हिटेशनल फोर्स आणि कॅल्क्युलस ह्या स्वतः मांडलेल्या सिद्धांतांच्या आधारे पृथ्वीचं सूर्याभोवती लंब वर्तुळाकार कक्षेत फिरणं न्यूटननी गणितीदृष्ट्या सिद्ध करून दाखवलं. हे त्याचं फार मोलाचं योगदान. गुरुत्वाकर्षण शक्तीच्याच या काही शक्यता पाहूयात. गुरुत्वाकर्षणाचं बळ आणि त्याचं प्रमाण यामुळे चंद्र पृथ्वीभोवती लंब वर्तुळाकार कक्षेत फिरतो. एखादी वस्तू फेकताना आपण लावलेला जोर हा गुरुत्वाकर्षणाच्या बळापुढे असा कितीसा असणार. त्यामुळे अर्थातच फेकलेली वस्तू ही पुन्हा पृथ्वीवर येऊन आदळते. पण शक्यता म्हणून विचार करायला काय हरकत आहे. जर हे बळ गुरुत्वाकर्षणाच्या वरचं ठरलं तर
All this while, we were searching for the applications of laws of motion outside in the external world. But the real moment of epiphany arrived when we realized these laws from within, that is through dance. And why not? Because dance itself is a dynamic combination of motion and energy. So, we started perceiving laws of motion in dance, and even we drew several parallels. This was actually our mission. Science internalized and portrayed artistically. This is where science meets art.
डोळ्याला दिसतं त्यावर विश्वास ठेवायचा म्हणलं तर साधारण कल्पना असते की प्रकाश हा एका रंगाचा असतो, पांढरा. पण प्रत्यक्षात तो सप्तरंगांचा बनलेला असतो. हे सिद्ध करण्यासाठी न्यूटननी एक मनोरंजक प्रयोग दाखवला, प्रकाश किरणाचा प्रयोग. प्रकाश किरण लोलकावर पडतो. आणि सप्तरंग उजळून दाखवतो. लोलक उलटा केला तर हे सप्तरंग पुन्हा एका पांढऱ्या रंगात सामावले जातात.
My guru, Pandita Manishatai Sathe, has always been a guiding light for me. She is the constant source of inspiration as well. And I was really blessed by her presence when we performed Newton and his inventions.
I heartily congratulate Manasi Gado and her team for this fantastic dance ballet. I seriously feel projecting scientific laws through dance was like lifting a Shivadhanush, and they did it successfully. There was immense research work behind it, but it all came out with such ease and grace through dance that the audience was deeply involved. Manasi played the role of Sutradhar there. I was amazed by the fluency with which she delivered the narration, which was in scientific language. Sitting in the audience, we felt it just came from within. The costumes were so aptly designed by Mr. Samir Gado that we were at once transferred to the era of Isaac Newton. I thoroughly enjoyed the performance. This is an example how tradition and innovation fuse together beautifully. All my best wishes to Manasi, Samir and their team.
मानसीताई आणि त्यांच्या स्टुडंट्सनी जो बसवलेला हा नाविन्यपूर्ण डान्स होता. दंतकथेवरती तर कित्येक डान्स पाहिलेत, पण सायन्सवरती बसवलेला, ते पण न्यूटन्स 3 लॉज ऑफ मोशन, हा अतिशय किचकट विषय कधी न समजलेला मला अजून सुद्धा. पण त्याच्यावर सुद्धा इतका छान डान्स बसवला की ह्याच्यातून काहीतरी नवीन कल्पना तयार केलेली आहे. अशाच सायन्सवरती जर बनवत राहिलं तर मुलांमध्ये पण जे स्टुडंट्स आहेत त्यांना ते करताना पण इंटरेस्ट येईल, आणि जे बघणारे ऑडियन्स आहेत त्यांना पण नवीन काहीतरी पाहायला मिळेल, नवीन कल्पना जे त्यांना जे खरीच आवडेल. मला असं वाटतं असे प्रयोग अजून झाले पाहिजेत.
थोर शास्त्रज्ञ सर आयझॅक न्यूटन यांचे वैज्ञानिक शोध कथक नृत्याद्वारे सादर करण्याची ही अतिशय नाविन्यपूर्ण संकल्पना आणि त्याचं सादरीकरण मानसी गदो आणि तिच्या विद्यार्थिनींनी अतिशय उत्तम केले. ही रचना म्हणजे कला आणि विज्ञान या दोन्हीचा अतिशय उत्तम मेळ आहे. या रचनेसाठी वेस्टर्न म्युझिक आणि इंडियन म्युझिक या दोन्ही संगीत प्रकारांचा मेळ साधणं ही या रचनेची गरज होती आणि माझ्यासाठी हे एक चॅलेंज होतं. एखाद्या सीननुसार प्रसंगानुरूप एखादा राग, एखादी सुरावट विविध वाद्यांवर वाजवून किंवा गाऊन सुद्धा पार्श्वसंगीताची निर्मिती होते. पण ह्या रचनेसाठी तसं नव्हतं. याच्यामध्ये मूक अभिनय आणि नृत्य हेच दोन्ही हे सादरीकरणाचे माध्यम असल्यामुळे याच्यासाठीची पार्श्वसंगीताची गरज ही टोटली वेगळी होती. आम्ही ह्या पार्श्वसंगीतासाठी कुठलंही रेकॉर्डेड म्युझिक न वापरता लाईव्ह म्युझिक वाजवलं आहे. यामध्ये लाईव्ह फ्लूट, तबला, काही पर्कशन्स आणि हार्मोनियम यासोबत कीबोर्डचे, गिटार, वायब्रोफोन्स, पियानो अशा टोन्सचाही वापर केला. त्याचबरोबर वेस्टर्न म्युझिकमधली टाईम सिग्नेचर्स या संकल्पनेवर रिदमचे ग्रूव्स असतात त्याचाही वापर करून ह्या पार्श्वसंगीताची एकूण निर्मिती केली. हा एकूण प्रवास या पूर्ण रचनेसाठी पार्श्वसंगीत करणं हा माझ्यासाठी एक अत्यंत वेगळा अनुभव होता.
Science is all about learning through experimenting things. Whenever I learn science, I just don't read the concept. I try to apply it and do a lot of experiments. Along with that, I also read a lot of books and make my concepts clear. But whenever I'm learning, let's say, discoveries and inventions of a particular scientist, I never actually read about the scientist. I just study about his inventions and discoveries. But this time, because since we wanted to perform in front of an audience, we had to make sure that we connect with the audience, and thus it was necessary to study about Newton as well. So because of this, it gave me this perspective that whenever we are studying about discoveries and inventions of a particular science, it is a must to study about the scientist also, so that we get a clarity about the inventions and his discoveries.
We wish to perform this production, Sir Isaac Newton, in schools and colleges also, so that the students also enjoy learning in the true sense and don't get stressed while learning the laws and definitions. As all of us have thoroughly enjoyed performing in this production, we also think that students enjoy the study process.
Our dance ballet, Sir Isaac Newton, was not just Newton's journey, it was actually our journey with Newton. And hence, I sincerely wished to share this experience with you all. I do wish this thought to be taken forward. Let science not just remain in texts. Let science find a beautiful expression in art or dance and appeal to minds and connect to brains simultaneously.
गुरुत्वाकर्षण, कलनशास्त्र म्हणजे ग्रॅव्हिटेशनल फोर्स, कॅल्क्युलस, बायनॉमियल थिअरम, रिफ्लेक्टिंग टेलिस्कोप, लोलकातून प्रकाश किरण पुढे जातो तेव्हा उमटणारे सप्तरंग, लॉज ऑफ मोशन अशा कितीतरी महत्त्वाच्या सिद्धांतांचं जनकत्व जातं ते सर आयझॅक न्यूटन यांच्याकडे. या महत्त्वाच्या शास्त्रीय सिद्धांतांचा वेध घेण्याचा हा छोटासा नृत्यात्मक प्रयत्न. हे गतिविषयक नियम, हे लॉज ऑफ मोशन, ॲक्शन रिॲक्शन नृत्यातून प्रत्यक्ष अप्रत्यक्ष का बरं नाही उमटणार? कारण शेवटी नृत्य म्हणजे गती, नृत्य म्हणजे स्थिरता, नृत्य म्हणजे चैतन्य, नृत्य म्हणजे मूर्तिमंत ऊर्जा.